Hello, Wobbly Phil here. So you want a nice little runner with around 400 horsepower on tap. In that case, this one's for you. She's a bit on the pricey side at $275,000, but she'll do 273 miles per hour and has 500 foot-pounds of torque on tap. What's that? You've got a query about the engine? Well, yes, the engine is second-hand, but it's still faster than a Kawasaki Ninja ZX-14R Supersport, and you'll be able to say the name more quickly. Oh, and did I mention it'll run on diesel or kerosene? The bike with a second-hand engine is the MTT Turbine Superbike, sometimes known as the Y2K Turbine Superbike, as it has its roots all the way back in the year 2000. You know, that time when all the planes were going to fall out of the sky because of the Y2K bug.
Oh no, it's happening.
It's considered the most expensive production motorcycle by Guinness World Records, no less, and I'm grateful to a viewer in the comments for suggesting this video. Sadly, searching YouTube's comments is very much a needle haystack operation, so I can't name check you, but you know who you are. By the way, one way of ensuring you do get a name check is by hitting the Super Thanks button to help support my video documentary on the downfall of the British bike industry, which I'm planning to release on YouTube this Christmas. Time to put the begging bowl away. Let's take a look at this extraordinarily weird and wonderful machine. MTT stands for Marine Turbine Technologies. They've been around since 1996, based in Franklin, Louisiana, US of A. As the name suggests, they design and build high-performance turbine-powered machines, mostly for marine applications, boats and firefighting, in addition to something called frac and well stimulation and double pumpers. So what on earth possessed them to build the world's fastest superbike? I guess the answer to that is because they could. Or, according to other sources, because an individual who wanted something different requested it and gave them a blank check. Now, there's a lot of emphasis on their website on the bike being a big boy's toy. More honestly, I'd say it's a big rich boy's toy, as well as copious mentions of adrenaline rushes and, yes, sexy. Even Leno has stuck his chin out and described it as one of the all-time sexiest. So, apart from the ultimate bragging rights, what do you get for almost 300,000 simoleons? The 420RR, of which MTT announced another production run of just 5 bikes in February to commemorate the bike's 25th anniversary, comes with a pre-used Rolls-Royce M250 C20B turbine engine, producing 420 ponies at 52,000 RPM. Linked to a 2-speed automatic gearbox on a bike that is a surprisingly light 620 pounds. The same turbine is used in helicopters. The turbines have all reached the original manufacturer's running time limit. They're refurbed and then given a lifetime warranty because, as MTT CEO Ted McIntyre says, anyone who blows up one of these and lives deserves a new engine.
Anything that comes with a 250 mile an hour guarantee, obviously some thought had to go into it.
That adds up to the world's most powerful, street-legal production bike, again as recognised by the chaps at Guinness. The bikes are all made in-house from solid aluminium billets and sheeting and drizzled with lashings of carbon fibre and can be adorned in whatever colours the customer wants. The fuel tank has a capacity of 34 litres or 7.5 Great British gallons, and the bike has a gargantuan 68-inch wheelbase. That's 1.73 metres. While owners are unlikely to be hard-strapped enough to have to resort to coal dust as fuel, it's apparently an option should your bet on the farm go down the Swanee and you still need a runaround to get you to Cost Cutter for that desperately needed late-night packet of Paramount Original King Size. Alternatively, should some of those big bets pay off, you can run it on the Macallan 1926. So what are the reviews like? Well, those lucky ducks that own one, step forward Mr. Leno again, say things like, when you whack it open at 100 miles per hour, it really pulls, it's hilarious, and it's like the hand of God pushing you in the back. Other comments include, it's bloody mad and extremely scary, and that it feels like horizontal bungee jumping. Apparently you hear the turbine, but you can't feel anything in the way of vibrations, leading to a somewhat eerie sensation. Of course, it's designed to go in straight lines, not around corners. You can keep an eye on those Ferraris behind you with the rear view camera and chuckle to yourself when they look as if they've actually selected reverse gear. But don't rev it at the lights because the exhaust will melt the front bumper on the car behind you, as Jay Leno found out. So, if you have the spare notes sitting idle under your bed and fancy blowing your socks off, you'd better get your skates on. I'd be very surprised if any of the 5 bikes announced in February have been left on the shelf, but it's worth a try, I suppose. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please consider liking, subscribing, commenting and sharing to let YouTube know we're doing something right here at 3 Phils. Thank you.